so much memories with my grandma for the months that I got to spend with her. I feel like the months that I was given with her were the best months that anyone could have ever been given.
It's all right, baby. You got it. Take your time.
I always remember, like, when I was younger, I'd go and we'd go to Great Grandpapa's house, and I'd get home from school, and we'd get in the car and go, and first thing Great would do, she'd take me to Culver's. And we'd go, we'd get the flavor of the day, and I'd get anything I wanted. We'd go to Walgreens, and we'd spend so much money on random things that didn't last a day. Ended up on the trash can. And we did all these fun things. We went to the park, we played outside, and she took me everywhere. And I always remember finding stale cookies in her purse that were rock solid. She'd offer them to me, and I didn't know what, I just walked away and didn't really know what to do. We'd always do her nails, and all the things that people, I think, take for granted really are, like, truly not, I don't know how it sounds. When people,
Baby, go ahead. Doing a great job.
sometimes I wish that I could have gone more to see her and been down here more to spend more time with her, but now Gregory wouldn't want us living with regret for not being with her, because she, in her eyes, every time and moment that you got to spend with someone was hours long, and everything she just indulged in and appreciated with all of her heart. I've really been thinking about what I should say and if it would be good enough, and what other people would say, but honestly, every moment with Gregory and everything that you do with someone is just really, the time with her was a true blessing. When she got here, I remember I stayed home sick the next day because I was not feeling good, but really I just wanted to spend time with my grandma. I went with Aunt Whitney over my winter break. We drove the hours and we ate a whole cake in the car. We got up there and we walked in, and Gregory was at the table, and she got so excited. She was eating a nasty ham sandwich. And we went and we did her nails, and she was so excited. And I feel like the times at Gifford were just, even though it's so down, it's just so honestly really sad, I feel like were like some really happy times that I spent with her. Because she was like, and I remember we'd have to leave and she'd be crying and crying, saying that she didn't want us to go. And I feel so bad for us leaving. But really, she knew that we were coming back. We told her we would, and we brought her here. Every day she'd ask, okay, well, let me pack my bags. After Gregory got back from the doctor, we go into Gifford. It's like our last day there, and everything is all over her room. Her bags are through out of her closet. We had organized her closet, got it all clean, folded everything. It's on the floor. Everything is sprawled out everywhere. Her drawers are like dumped out, and we're like, what happened? We thought that something happened. She's down the hall on the phone with Alicia and just like having like the time of her life, and is like, oh, hi. And we're like, what? Like the day before that she was ill and like couldn't even talk, and the next day she's just like out there like talking to people, and it was like a whole new person, just spending time with her. And when I was little, like I always loved spending time with her and going to see my grandma. she always had, like, before she even had, like, her little wheelie, we went and, like, I had, like, my own little tricycle thing, and we'd just, like, go around places. I'd find, like, 4 bottles of pink Moscato in her purse along with the cookies, and she'd go, and we'd watch my shows together, and she'd always be laughing and just always, like, spending the time with me when sometimes she'd probably, like, rather be in Papa's ear about something and not watching, like, my dumb TV shows, but she would spend that time with me. She went and she spent so much money on craft supplies from Walgreens. We'd drive down there and we'd clear the place out and we'd get back, and it was just some of the happiest moments ever. Like with Ariel, our caretaker for her, I got back from school, there was an Illinois game that day and I had my jersey on, and we watched the game later on, and I thought maybe we should make cookies, but we didn't have any actual cookie mix, so I got flour and water. We mixed it together and it smelled gross, but we did it and we got some cookie cutters. She ate it, like, all of it, and it was really nasty. She ate, like, all of it, and I asked her if it was good, and she was like, yeah. And she was like, okay, now go put those in the oven, and I told her that there was, like, a bake sale at my school, so she was, like, making sure that they were all perfect with the cookie cutters, and just perfecting everything, and we went and put them in, like, the air fryer, I think it was, to try to, like, make them toast, and we brought them back, and she tried it. It was, like, burnt. It could have, like, broken her tooth. And she ate them, like, all of them, and I was just absolutely disgusted, but she ate them all, and just, like, she didn't even want to make me feel upset, because she knew how much work we put into the cookies that we made. We'd be doing our nails all the time, and just, I would get so excited to come home from school to spend time with my grandma, which a lot of people don't have. I feel like bad because a lot of people don't have that option. Like my other grandma who's in Brazil, I haven't seen her in years, and I feel very lucky that I got to spend all the time I got with her. Because if I didn't, then I wouldn't have made all those fun times with her.